Hang on a second. Look, even if you are kind of a lie, which you might be, me too, you are still self-aware, whatever happens. And that is pretty unique. We don't know how self-aware other animals are. Almost no animals recognize their reflection for some reason, except maybe some of the great apes, possibly dolphins, elephants, and magpies for some reason. But a bigger question is, if there are other species in the universe, and there probably are, and if they've been around a while, and they probably have, are they self-aware? We always seem to make out that advanced aliens will have gone down similar lines to us, starting in cells, going up and up, building fast food joints, smoking doobies, etc. But would they be self-aware necessarily? Like, maybe evolution accidentally made some higher mammals on Earth self-aware because it's better for problem solving or something in this one case. Maybe it was just one of those weird drunken experiments nature undertakes sometimes, like platypuses or Winchester. Maybe we just got really lucky. This might be a one-time trick in the universe, and we got to take it for a test drive. And that really gets one thinking, because what we need is a global holiday. And we'll call it Being Alive is Fucking Cool Day, where everyone gets the day off, and just for a bit, even for a few hours, takes the time to remember that everyone you meet, however shit, is kind of a miracle in plain sight. And unbelievable Being Alive is Fucking Cool Day. We'll eat donuts and take leisurely strolls in the park and be cool to everyone. And around 3 o'clock, solemnly put our hands on our hearts and pledge the following: that as the sperm that won the race, as the mud that woke up, as a blob of carbon currently taking the shape of a human, I do declare that the world is fucking cool and being self-aware is fucking cool. And I shall henceforth hold doors open for people and fill pints right up to the top with only minimal foam, and endeavour not to be a knob unless it's absolutely necessary. And I do hereby furthermore declare that getting bored in a universe this weird is unacceptable, and if that happens, I should probably take up the tuba or organise a water fight. We shall have bad days, yes? We shall have good days, yes? All the while remembering that most things in the universe don't even have fucking days at all. Even if it's all a facade, there is something on the inside that knows it's a thing. And that is the cat's pajamas. That is the veritable lobster's bottom. Oh, and there'll be hats, and free beer, and bouncy castles. And I will see you there, carbon units. Russivapur, Biob, no Gitterfor.
I don't know how many times I had heard or at least observed some form of the idea, that classic overused cliche that one's whole life flashes before their eyes in the conscious moments right before dying. I had heard it a lot, I know that. I had even heard it used in plenty of non-death related instances when people just wanted to add a little grandiose to a situation or story. I myself had probably even used it in a story or two. It is, of course, one of those things that doesn't really make much sense while you're alive, though. After all, how could one's entire life flash before their eyes? Presumably, the use of the word eyes here is meant to represent sort of the visualization center of the mind, as opposed to literally the eyeballs in the head. But even still, how could the mind speed up years' worth of experiences so fast that it could all be perceived and recollected in minutes or even seconds, and still be discernible? I had always wondered at the absurdity of the notion whenever it was mentioned or represented in something. Now, in this moment, on the side of the road, contorted and lacerated, I was about to find out exactly what it meant. I didn't know exactly how much blood the human body could lose before dying, but it didn't take long for me to realize that I was getting pretty close. I could feel my body shutting down and started experiencing weird pains that didn't hurt so much as confused and nauseated me. Harder to describe than it was to feel. I could also hear that people were saying things to me that were indicative of someone dying. Things like, please don't close your eyes, just hold on a little bit longer, don't be dead, an ambulance is on the way. Stuff like that, but with different words and in a much more pleading, dramatic tone. They all knew as well as I did, though, what was happening, and that no amount of force of will to keep my eyes open was going to outmatch death if it were to come. At this point, it felt much better to just close my eyes anyway. It somehow relieved the pain a little. I accepted that I was dying by this point. It wasn't even really a conscious choice. My body knew, my mind knew. After this moment of acceptance, my mind certainly did race at a sort of flash-like speed, but mostly it felt comparable to that of what I would imagine a lucid panic attack feels like when you're and there was an inherent order of which I did. I did, however, feel a great sense of regret as I ruminated across all the feelings and thoughts and memories that appeared. I thought about who